I am happy to be here at the Demofest.
I think one of the things about Demofest that's really interesting is the sheer variety of people who are here, and also the mass. It is about numbers, and one of the reasons why you'll find something interesting is because there's enough here in one place at one time to make it an efficient experience. And I think that brings in people who are on the commercial side, because actually it's a one-stop shop, and that's one of our ambitions for Sicsa, is to keep thinking about how to make it easy for people from the outside to interact with us on the inside.
Ultimately, we're here to demonstrate our capabilities and our work not only to colleagues in other universities but also people from industry. We'd really like people from industry to come along and give us some consultancy, give us some money, but we're also just here to show off what we can do.
So here at the Demofest, our primary interest is to find investors for our work. I had conversations with people from Scottish Enterprise and so heads of local companies who invest in the wave energy applications.
This is a project that does have some commercial potential. We're a fair way down the road now where we've got something that works at least as a pilot and a test bed. And what we would like to do is perhaps find someone with a bus or a train and we could build a wee model and try and do it in the real world.
So we've brought a robot head, an expressive robot head. She's called Sarah. She's normally on top of a robot that we've had in Heriot-Watt University in our office, and that robot is our team buddy, our office secretary and helper, so to speak. And she's basically helping us daily tasks, and the whole thing is part of a bigger European Union research project called LIREC, which is living with robots and interactive companions. So we're looking at long-term interaction with artificial beings and how humans interact with them in the long term especially, and how their attitude changes over time.
The ECHOS project is a multi-university collaboration developing a touchscreen learning environment for young children with autism, about 5 to 8 years old, with the hope of supporting some of their social communication skills. Social communication tends to be a very difficult area for people with autism, so here we're focusing on using the virtual character and this magic garden environment to help their joint attention, and also just generally to make social communication more positive, more fun in this very safe and exploratory environment. So altogether we had about 40 children with autism and typically developing children using the system in schools. So that was a really great experience to get in and be working with children and teachers actually in the schools. So we're currently annotating days worth of video data to find out more about the types of interactions we got between the child and virtual character, and then also the child and the researcher who is alongside them using the system. And right now we're sort of shopping for some new ideas and potential new collaborators for taking ECHOS forward, both possibly developing the intelligence of the system, automating some of the things the practitioner's been doing up till now, and also following up more in the design and embedding ECHOS in an educational setting. So looking for ideas.
Demofest is a really interesting activity, a really interesting event, because it's been going for, it's now the 4th year, and what we are seeing is both a combination of people who've been before, like what they've seen, and they come back to see more of it, but also new people who are coming in. And I think this year I have a real feeling that there's even more of a match between the kinds of research on show and the things that people from the outside are looking for.
This production is copyright The University of Edinburgh.